Good day, champions. Want to know how your mental programming is the key to a success mindset and leads to attracting into your life the things that you want effortlessly? Great, let's get started. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that every time I put out content on mindset and goal achievement, you'll be notified. I must tell you, when I became aware, really aware of the role our conscious and subconscious programming play in us building and maintaining a success mindset, it positively changed the direction of my life. This is because the number one obstacle to creating whatever you desire in life is your lack of awareness of what is actually going on in your mind. Whether it's a better career, loving relationships, good health, or contribution you want, if you can use your mental capabilities to consistently think positively, feel and act positively, you attract the life you want. This video will show you how programming your mind is the key to a mindset that leads to attracting into your life the things you want effortlessly. Your conscious mind is what you are aware of at any given time. All your thoughts, memories, feelings, and wishes, which you are aware of at any time. This is also your mental processing that you can think and talk about rationally. For example, you may be aware of sitting in a chair paying attention to this video. According to Jung, the four parts of the conscious mind are thinking, feeling, sensing, and intuiting. This mind also controls the information sent to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, includes the things that we are not thinking of at the moment, but which we can draw into conscious awareness. You may not be thinking about your favorite pet while growing up, but you can access the information and bring it into conscious awareness when you hear about another's favorite pet. This memory is not conscious, but you can retrieve it to conscious awareness at any time. The conscious and unconscious mind are often depicted as an iceberg with the tip of the iceberg that extends above the water, as can be seen in the image on top. The conscious mind is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the water is the much larger bulk of the iceberg, which represents the unconscious. Why are they the key to your success mindset and the law of attraction? You may know that we have control over our conscious mind, but you probably are not aware that although you have willpower over it, most people often disregard this capability. We often do not pay attention to the 60 to 70,000 thoughts that studies say go through our minds daily. People with success mindsets, on the other hand, pay attention and use their capabilities of control to their advantage. It's now proven that successful people use their minds in ways that less successful people do. Successful people take control of their thoughts and use their thinking to their benefit. They use their thoughts to create the success they want, not against it. They understand that their mindset must be directed in ways that lead to what they want. So build their mindset to support the life they desire through right thinking, focus, decision making, opening themselves up to new opportunities, and consistent right action instead of sabotaging what they desire through doubt, fear, worry, inaction, or staying in one's comfort zone. The good news is everybody, yes, everybody can do this. If you begin using your mind consistently in these supportive ways, success will follow. This is because you don't cause success as we have falsely believed. Success creates itself once you put the right factors into place. I love that fact. You attract success to you through your consistent supportive thinking, self-talk, and actions. If this is resonating with you or you are getting any aha moments, hit the like button right now, champion. So, how do we reprogram our mind? It's said that most of us are using mental hardwiring geared towards a time long ago when our survival was at stake, and this old wiring is preventing us from succeeding in the world today. Thus, adaptation is required to let go of the old patterns of thoughts and responses that don't serve us for new, more beneficial ones. Science now knows that our minds are much more adaptable than previously thought. We can actually use our mind to change our mind. We can use our mind in amazing ways to impact our lives and that of the world. Just one example, think of Thomas Edison using his mind to invent the light bulb and its impact on the world. What is going to be your impact? Conscious programming. Although we pride ourselves on being human beings and not machines, most of our behavior is mechanical. We are more like machines than we would likely admit. One proof of this is that most of our behavior is predictable. It is estimated that we do 95% of the same things day in and day out. Thus, those who know us and our habits can predict how we are going to act and respond. That's how routine and mechanical we behave. Thus, moving away from the habits that keep you in your comfort zone to a new way of being requires being able to program your mind to function in a way that will help you achieve your desired goal. To do this, your conscious mind needs to be structured accordingly so that it will help you become what you desire instead of hindering you. Programming your conscious mind simply means disciplining it. Disciplining your conscious mind to the new thoughts and actions you want will trigger emotional responses in the form of behavior. And if you resist the temptation to give in to the old unhelpful behaviors, you are then weakening the effects of the emotional aspect of your brain and strengthening the logical aspect of it. The conscious mind, often referred to as the captain of the ship, needs to be consciously and consistently filled with thoughts, images, and beliefs of what you actually want, who you want to be, how you want to think and behave, etc. Fill it with what you want and desire. Your conscious mind will in turn filter this information down to the subconscious mind with what you do want. Once this information gets down to your subconscious mind, it takes all the information in and thus begins programming your mind according to your new preferences. Repeat the process. Do it over and over and over to create new beneficial ways of thinking and use your mind's capabilities to your desired benefit, just like successful people do. Voila! Consistent repetition is how you program, discipline your mind, and unlock your key to the law of attraction and to your success mindset. To help you develop these ideas, my mindset challenge to you is to watch this video at least once a day, each day this week, and then spend 5 minutes thinking about what you've learned and what you can apply right away. As they say, experience is the best teacher. So application, champions. Let us know in the comments what you are learning, applying, and the wonderful results you are experiencing.